What is up? Let a few of y'all come in if y'all gonna come in. I ain't been live in a minute. Oh shit, I was live last week. Let me stop. I was live last week. But I'm here to talk for a few minutes, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes about Oscar De La Hoya dissing Errol Spence Jr. and some more shit. You know how we stray off topic. But before I get into the video, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy, Big Cool, coming to you from Colossal Sports TV. Before y'all even go ahead start watching, when y'all come in, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, share these videos, hit that post notification bell to get notified every time I upload content to the channel so you don't miss no video. Also, be free to drop your comments. But Oscar De La Hoya, he dissed Errol Spence Jr. I was just reading an article on BoxingScene.com where he responded to Errol Spence saying that he's received offers, but he's not interested in signing with Top Rank, Golden Boy, or Eddie Hearn. He wants to remain a promotional free agent. As you all know, he's advised by Al Heyman. He fights, currently on Showtime, and he's making good money. And I'm pretty sure as he continues to climb the ranks, continues to be in bigger and bigger fights, the more his money will increase. And Oscar De La Hoya is talking about there's a reason why he's only making a couple $1 million. He's not making 10, 15, 20 million dollars. It's because he needs a promoter. And I'm not saying that Oscar is wrong when he says he needs a promoter. What I'm saying is Oscar isn't the promoter for Errol Spence. We all know who ran that ship when Richard Schaefer was over there. Let's be real. Oscar De La Hoya is the face, the brand name. You know what I'm saying? He has the mystique. He has the gold medals. He's a Hall of Famer. He has the illustrious career. He's been in the ring with B-Hop, Tito Trinidad, Floyd Mayweather, Fernando Vargas, Mayorga, Manny Pacquiao. The list goes on and on. He's fought everybody. Ike Corte. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the mystique and the prestige and just the clout that comes with signing with Golden Boy, it gets people interested in you, especially with his stable being so thin now. He doesn't have the stable he once did. When he was working exclusively with Al Heyman, even though he didn't have those fighters or names to the contract, he was benefiting. When he had Maidana, he had Wilder, he had Garcia, he had all those guys before Al Heyman, jumped ship and decided to start up PBC. You know what I'm saying? And we know Richard Schaefer was the guy that was putting together the fights, making the numbers fit, building those relationships with those fighters. And that's why I feel that Oscar is struggling to get these guys. He's begging to sign Wilder at one point. Joshua saying, I can make you $20 million. I can do this, I can do that. No, you can't. You can't do that, because don't get it twisted. Just because you're doing that shit with Canelo doesn't mean that. Canelo was already a huge star. And I'm not going to say Oscar didn't do anything beneficial, didn't bring nothing to the career of Canelo, because that'll be a lie. But, he didn't have that much to do in terms of Canelo being already popular. Once he got to America, they slowly brought him along, let him develop, and boom, he's a star. But who else has he developed? Has he developed anybody else? Yeah, he got Lucas Matisse, but no, he still ain't developed. He's currently developing Ryan Garcia, who has a lot of potential, but he's relatively raw. He's young, like 19 years old, so he has a long way to go. He got his cousin Diego De La Hoya, who is a solid fighter. I'm trying to think of anybody else. He got David Lemieux, but that ship has sailed. That motherfucker got his ears boxed off by Billy Joe Saunders in his home country. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to think of anybody else he has. I can't think of nobody off top. You know what I'm saying? He got options now to Jaime Munguia, who defeated Saddam Ali, who is promoted by Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, who can he hang his hat on other than Canelo? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. And, you know, Spence is right. Mikey Garcia is a promotional free agent. A lot of these guys are. They fight exclusively with Showtime because, you know, that's who Al Heyman, their advisor, works closely with. You know what I'm saying? So they getting money that is comfortable for them not to jump ship. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that Oscar is gonna be able to get that type of success that he wants, if, you know, he can't gain the trust. You know, he has to build these relationships. Y'all all remember, the biggest fight of Canelo Alvarez's career. The day of or the day before, he checked into a rehabilitation center. And I'm not saying that, you know, your health come first. But you picked out of all the days, you knew you was going through some shit. And on your fighter's biggest fight of his career, still to this day, you check in to rehab and leave him out there dry. Of course, we know what happened. Canelo got their ass beat by Floyd Mayweather. But, you know, it would have been nice, you know, for Canelo, hey, I took my first loss. You know, I'm taking it hard. It would have been nice for his promoter, a Hall of Famer, a legendary figure in boxing, to be there to help lift his spirits up. You know what I'm saying? To be like, it's okay, Canelo. You know, you're going to bounce back. This is going to only make you better. You know, I done had my fair share of losses, but look where I done came from, you know, from those losses. But no, he was in a rehab center, you know, getting help. But he could have put that off one day. He could have put that off Sunday, whenever, checked in, and that would have been good. But no, he decided to go that route. You know, look at his friendship with fucking Richard Schaefer. It no longer has existed. You know, while he was out there doing his crazy shit, Richard Schaefer, Eric Gomez, they was the ones, you know, holding down the fort. You know what I'm saying? So how can you expect a motherfucker, anybody, to put their trust in you if they don't know you're going to be in rehab, you're going to be down in the dumps doing all kind of other crazy shit? You know what I'm saying? If you saying they need a promoter, they need their promoter to be there to promote their fights. You know what I'm saying? Build a relationship with, put them in the best possible situation that they can. Y'all go ahead and smash that like button. Let me know where y'all from. Do a roll call. But exactly, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Getting spatulas and all kind of shit, snort coke or whatever the fuck it is. And it's not even me to not go in his personal life, because this is not what the video about. But it has to be brought up because, you know, everybody paying attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You paying attention. If you ain't deaf or blind, you hear or see the shit that is being, you know, what up, Glee? You up the street from me, man. I'm from Huntsville. You know what I'm saying? If a wilder fight happened up there, we're going to have to link up. But, like I said, man, that shit, people see that shit. You think a motherfucker want to be associated? Not even that on your personal life shit. Because a lot of these new age motherfuckers weird too. It's about being able to be a stable, you know what I'm saying, force and presence in that fighter's career. And Oscar De La Hoya has proved time and time again that he isn't fucking reliable. You know, he's lucky that Canelo fucking, you know, re-up with him. Oh damn, Bama up in this motherfucker. I'm 256. You know what I'm saying? Bama up in here representing hard, man. My sister stay in Cincinnati, Brandy. But like I was saying, man, I just wouldn't fuck with Oscar like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Oscar a bad dude. I think he got his demons. He's still battling. I think that he gonna have to make a decision. If he want to be a promoter, he want to be a fighter again, or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? They need a stable force. if you talking about bringing on any of these guys, any of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And Errol Spence is smart enough to know. Right now, where I'm at, I'm getting a cool $2, $3, $4 million, $5 million. That's good right now because the Terrence Crawford fight gonna bring in big cash. If Keith Thurman can get his shit together, win a couple fights, win a couple notable fights, the bank gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get paid well for, you know, against the Porter Garcia winner. So I mean, it's big money, and then he gonna probably go to 154. That's big money potential matchup, maybe. Well, I doubt it happened, but maybe it could happen. You know what I'm saying? He does have some good going on with the ESPN deal, but look, Top Rank got it better. You know what I'm saying? Top Rank got it better. They got the ESPN Plus app. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's spit, man. But you know, he got some good shit going, but it's just not enough, man. It's not enough. He either gonna have to try to gain these trust of these fighters by taking a different approach, or he gonna have to work with them, man. You know, but who does he have that is of interest to these other guys? Ryan Garcia is called for a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. He ain't ready for that shit. We all know that. But that's a fight down the line. If Garcia develops like, you know, Oscar think he will, that's a fight that can happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to him to build that relationship, man. Simple as that. It's up to Oscar De La Hoya. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. Even though he's trying to get Errol Spence, he wanted Wilder at one point, probably still want Wilder. You know, Anthony Joshua too, you know. But who knows? Who knows, man? Oscar is a crazy cat. He always been that way. You know, but we'll have to see how it plays out in the future. No telling with Oscar, man. Oscar be all over the place. But let me switch gears, man. Let me switch gears. Talk about Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd, you know, I did a video a few days ago. He injured, he hurt. You know, it may push back the potential unification bout between him and Jermell Charlo to next year, which sucks. You know what I'm saying? It sucks bad, you know, because I think that would have been a great fight. You know, and if we could potentially get Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua to go along with Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin too, that's even better, you know. That's even better. So it's just, you know, I think that's a good fight. It makes it a great year, even more so than it already is. But a lot of people feel that Jared is ducking Jermell, and I don't know. Brandon, I don't know, man. I don't know. He should be in the mix. He probably should be fighting Kell Brook or somebody else, but he's a threat. You know, he's a real threat. The guy he knocked out is fighting Kell Brook, Jason Cook, Brandon Cook, one of them motherfuckers. I know his last name Cook. You know, I think that he should be definitely in the mix. He's a very good fighter. But you know how the business is, man. You know, he probably gonna have to get in a mandatory spot, you know, become a mandatory to get a actual shot at a legitimate, you know, top contender. Because you know how these motherfucking guys look, man. This day and age in boxing, you know, if it's a fucking if it's a high risk, low reward, you know that fight won't happen until they absolutely gotta make it happen. And that's the shitty part about boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's the shitty part about it. But like I was saying, I think it's too early to call Jared Hurd a ducker. I think that if the injury is legit and, you know, he had to have the surgery, then he had to have it. You know, he can't risk, you know, not being able to perform up to his standards because, you know, everybody want to see him fight Jamel. He gonna have to make that fight happen when he's ready for it to happen. Simple as that. But I think when that fight do happen, it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight, and that is a fight that a lot of people think. I don't know, man. He just fought a couple weeks ago, so I don't know. I think he gonna have a homecoming. Him and Jamal, they gonna fight on the same card in either late August, early September in Houston. Um, maybe Jamel can fight. Who? I don't know. Tony Harrison. I know he ain't gonna fight. He might fight J Rock, even though J Rock the mandatory for the IBF title. You know what I'm saying? I don't see J Rock passing up a title shot against Jamel just to wait on Jerry Hurd, who both guys present fights for him for J Rock either way. You got to deal with the size and strength of Jerry Hurd, and then you got to deal with the elusiveness, the skills, the underrated power of Jamel. So I think if an opportunity presents itself, I think that J Rock could be in the mix for that fight. I'm gonna try to set up an interview with Stephen Breadman Edwards, man, for y'all. And I'm gonna ask him some questions about that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely gonna keep y'all in the mix when I get that interview set up, and see what he had to say. But and I might try to get J Rock as well. So I'll keep y'all in the loop about that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking maybe J Rock, Tony Harrison. Hell no. I think now don't get me wrong. I think J Rock can beat him if he on his A game, but I still think it may be, I don't know, man. J Rock may not be as good as what people think. You know what I'm saying? I like J Rock. I think he's still good. You know what I'm saying? But Tony Harrison is good too. But Tony Harrison, man, he has stamina issues and he has that mental fatigue or mental weakness. He loses his mind in there, man. He gets out of focus and it go downhill from there. You know what I'm saying? It goes downhill from there. But I think both of those guys are capable of giving him a good fight, a much better fight than Austin Trout did, and only because Trout a little older, he couldn't. The legs don't work like they used to. You know what I'm saying? But who else could give him a good fight, man? Like I said, J Rock, Tony Harrison. I'm trying to think. I don't even know, Brandon. I don't even know. They in a tough situation because they both got the same manager and trainer, so they kind of in a wait and see process. But I imagine that business comes before personal friendship. In my opinion, y'all want to be a champion, you got to face each other, and that has been ordered by the IBF. So I think that that's the fight that needs to happen. Of course, if it does happen, Andre Rozier, the trainer of both fighters, is gonna choose. He's gonna choose Daniel Jacobs. He's known him longer, but both of them like sons to him. He says, and they both got good relationships with each other. But if I'm one of them guys, I'm willing to put that shit to the side to become champion. Because these opportunities don't come around only so often. I know Jacobs is WBA mandatory to Golovkin's title, but he about to fight Canelo, and then if he can beat Canelo, he gonna end up fighting Saunders. So who knows, man? Who knows? Honestly, I think that middleweight has a lot of good fights. Hell, Jamal still got to find an opponent. I don't know who that's gonna be. So we have to see, man. We have to see for real. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. I ain't want to be on here all day. I'm on lunch break, trying to just chop it over with y'all a little bit. I might go live later on tonight. I got some more videos I'm gonna upload. So smash that like button, that subscribe button. Tell y'all peeps that love boxing to come check out Colossal Sports TV and other sports. And share these videos, man. Shout out to everybody in the movement that is moving with us. Until next time I'm out. Peace.